I'm Bo.
I'm JP.
And this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. This is the show for October 25th, 2018. Yeah. Woohoo! So yeah. A lot of interesting things have happened in the past week or so. And we're here to feed it into your ears and eyeballs so that you can enjoy it. Because we know you will. But, anyways, if you guys enjoy us, don't forget we do a live show every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Spreaker, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at SLYK Radio. I highly advise you come check it out. We love to hear from you. We love to chat with you. We love to love you. Duh. But, as you know, we like to start out our show with the intro to the craft brew.
In review.
Do you want to read it or do you want me to?
You can.
Okay. So, we are drinking today the 2018 version of Venetucci beer from Bristol Brewing. So this is the Venetucci Pumpkin Ale. It is good stuff. It's a limited release. They only do it at this time of the year. It's a 5.9% ABV. I know I read it every year, but I'm going to read it again. We propose a toast to our favorite family farm. Over 6 decades, the Venetucci farm gave away literally millions of pumpkins to the school children of all across the Springs. Now the farm is under the care of Pikes Peak Community Foundation so that it will be preserved forever as a rich community resource. And yes, so that hundreds of children won't go empty-handed each fall. The Venetucci taught us to give back. That's why 100% of the profits from this beer will go to support of their amazing farm. So enjoy this subtly spiced, malty treat. And here's to the Venetucci farm and the great legacy of generosity.
Tip of the hat.
Yes. So we will be drinking this throughout the show, and we will give you our reviews at the very end, because that's what we do on Slick Radio. So, yeah. But, moving on, we always start our show with Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited for this. You're maying about this.
I just know I won't get the full flavor.
That's how it goes. Yeah. Did your nose get stuffy too?
No, it just
fucked.
things don't taste very good right now.
That's fair. That's fair. Anyways, so, yeah, I'm excited for this beer. I got 2 bottles. Hannah has already drank all of hers. It is gone, so it must be somewhat good. We'll see.
It's like, I wish there was more. I'm like, it's a big bottle. It's only a pint and a couple of ounces.
She did well. That's for damn sure. Oh, I should put up the chat.
Hey, Daniel. How's it going?
Somewhere. Oh, getting a little crazy. A little cray-cray. Alright, just whip that around right there. Feels so good. So, if anyone out there is a fan of the PlayStation system, which has been around... Yeah. It's good shit. It's good shit. It's been around since, 92?
92. Yes, I want to say that.
Yeah, so the PlayStation 5 has been officially announced, as I believe we discussed before. But there are all kinds of leaks and rumors that are flying out the wazoo. That's not a real statement, but I said it anyways.
That sounds racist.
It does. I'm not, but it does. But there's a few things that we are pretty confident on, either due to patent releases, patent picks, or...
Patent pendings.
But essentially, we're looking at... I didn't get the specifics of the patent, but we're looking at backwards compatibility all the way back to PS1.
Why do we need to do that? Those games are terrible now.
Yeah, I don't think this is necessary, and I don't understand why people are so pushy about that.
Ever since like the PS4 was decided that it was not going to be backwards compatible, people who wanted to give up their games, they've already given up their games.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things too that
remakes happen.
Yeah, I mean, it really... The remakes happen, and they deserve to happen. So it's just not necessary. There's a lot of awesome games though. I mean, it'd be cool if they went back one system all the time. That'd be nifty.
Yeah.
Just so when you get a new one and you have a little bit of games you want to finish on your old one, you just pop the disc in.
You have
roll
the same
through.
game file because it's on the cloud.
Yep, and you just
Maybe the game gets up-resed somehow.
yeah, something simple.
New
Just
system.
roll with it. Yeah, I see. Anyways, so the PlayStation 5 announcement happened back in May.
That was really soon.
Yeah, so it's been a while ago. So the PlayStation 5 was announced back in May, and they're talking about not doing release until 2021, but that was at that time. But recent investigations were kind of making it seem like it's actually going to be a 2019 Christmas release.
So soon.
Yeah,
it seems like it.
It is.
Because like the Xbox 360 and the PS3 had a 10-year lifespan,
Yeah.
and this is only a 5-year, and you're just like, dang, are we already? Is the PS4 and like Xbox One like already so old already?
Yeah, let's see, so it came out in 2013. So yeah, I mean, the problem is that it seems like technology is kind of doing that leaps and bounds stuff still. Was doing that leaps and bounds stuff still, but now it's kind of petering out.
What more can they add to it?
Okay, so
4K.
the backwards compatibility, which I think they could have probably done with this one. They're going to be adding VSync to it. If you guys don't know what VSync is, it essentially the system starts looking at your system mapping and your graphics mapping, and it just smooths the whole gameplay out. Especially when stuff starts to get a little chaotic, it gets rid of the screen chopping. So VSync is going to be getting added to the systems. And then they're also going to be looking at doing Blu-ray XL discs, which are sitting about 128 gigs. Normal Blu-ray dual layer is 50. So that, I mean, if they end up going that route, which would be cool, could definitely mean less downloading, which is fantastic.
No, you're always gonna download.
Well, yeah, but I mean, because it's like when I installed Call of Duty, I had to download 100 gigs. I mean, it was like jumped up immediately.
50 for the game and another 50 for the update.
The game off the disc was 50. I had to download another 100 from the company, from Treyarch.
That's retarded.
So it's 150 gigs. So I just think that would be a lot cooler, especially for like the day one releases. So if you like to buy your disc, then, because as we found out through some stuff, you only own the license if you don't actually buy a disc now, which makes me terrified, and I don't think I'm ever going to not buy discs anymore. So much for trying to be efficient and not needing trash. Anyways, so they might actually be able to do all that in like a day one release, which would be pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
128 gigs would definitely fit on one disc
Yes.
for, Red Dead Redemption 2. Because
Yes.
Daniel just confirmed that it is on 2 discs.
Yep. We had heard about that, and then, which is it's playable at midnight? Or
Playable at
10. At 10. It's playable in about 20 minutes. So we shouldn't make this show too long. Daniel says 1 data and 1 play disc. Interesting.
That's weird to me.
That is weird.
I thought it was going to go to like the Metal Gear type thing where it was like, oh, you get
play some of this
and then you move on to the next stage. Please insert disc 2. And if you go back into anything that's in disc 1, you have to reinsert disc 1.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that all too well.
It blew my mind when I had to do that.
Please insert disc 1. Huh? Say that again? Yeah. No, I mean, I remember doing that on like some of the old Morrowind games. Like original Morrowind. They ask you to change discs. Daniel says, yeah, I got it early from Best Buy. Nice, man. Very nice. So yeah, that just came out tonight, which looks epic, and I will play it someday.
And then the Game of the Year edition comes out probably.
Yeah, I mean it's the first one was such a fun game, but I am playing Assassin's Creed, trying to finish up the DLC.
You did finish Spider-Man though.
I did finish Spider-Man. I fucking platinumed that. The first game I ever platinumed.
And he cried about it.
I did. I got teary. Some stuff happens, man. You just all like, and then immediately after that, epic stuff happens, and then you go back into regular gameplay. That's what they do it so casually too. They're like, I gotta talk to you about something as well, and I'm like, yes,
Spider Cop.
yes,
I'm here to clean the streets.
I love Spider Cop. So yeah, if you guys haven't finished Spider-Man, do it. It's so good. But yeah, so I was playing Spider-Man, which it was epic. Which kind of pushed me back because I was trying to play the Assassin's Creed Origins because I got the DLC for that, so I'm trying to finish the Origins. And so I'm working on that, and I finished Spider-Man the night of my birthday, which was on the 22nd, and then we all went out to dinner, and between 5 of us, we ate 625 shrimp. 110 for myself.
Disgusting.
Yeah, Red Lobster. This is a yearly thing. So anyways, we did that, and my awesome, fantastic, beautiful friends got me a Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I'm playing that now. So yeah,
Your plate runneth over.
my plate runneth over, and not to mention I have the new Call of Duty as well, and I'm playing that, which I put down for like the last week, because I've been trying
just online. So
yeah, it really is just online. So you're not missing out, massive aside from not prestiging as fast as everyone else. So I'm doing with that. So, but now I found out this fantastic option I now have in my life, which is whenever there's a cut screen, I can play either PlayStation or I can play with my Switch. I am so happy. And the Switch can take it in the bathroom with you, which is great too. Just don't wipe and then re-grab it. Just sit down, play,
drop it in the toilet,
put it over off to the side, then clean up, and then leave the bathroom. Don't never, and then wash your hands, and then pick it up, and then go leave the bathroom.
I can't believe that it almost fell on your face from like holding it in the bed.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah, I was like, that never. When did I drop it on my face in the bathroom? And I was telling JP that was the first night I got it. I was playing it. I was so tired. I was like comatose from like shrimp. And still trying to play, Zelda in bed with Zelda, which is beautiful. And I dropped the damn thing on my face, and it hurt. It didn't feel good. And you see, so yeah, but
that's the only game that he has
I'm
right now,
it.
Daniel.
Besides Breath of the Wild, because I saw the picture. Did you get anything else? No. I'm looking at Starlight, whatever the Star Fox sequel is. Starlink. The sequel, that is, I kind of want Mario Party or Mario Kart, one of the two. And then I've been kind of looking at the Nintendo Online thing, just because you get to play classic games. I didn't know that was even a thing. I was like, that's cool.
Me either.
Yeah, I thought that was nifty. So, yeah, so I got a few options. They got me the Switch, and then they got me a good chunk of change to go buy, like, a game and a half, or like a game and 2 smaller games, which is just awesome. So yeah, I'm fucking excited. I've been playing the hell out of it. Intermittently with Assassin's Creed, because I'm spoiled as fuck right now. Oh, and I have Assassin's Creed Odyssey to play, which is not even been installed yet, because I'm trying to play everything else. Damn. Like, yeah. I was so surprised. I was expecting to buy the Switch with my tax return. That was like my whole plan. Like, okay, I can get through these games. I'll play this much, and then I'll get the Switch until like February, and then I'll be good. Now it's all at once, and I just gotta go fucking crazy. The Star thing isn't a Star Fox game. It just has Fox in it. Well, it has Fox and Peppy and the other two, and you're in their ships, and the fighting style looks the same. So I'm just gonna say it's a Star Fox sequel with humans in it. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I your rationale is completely on point. It's just saying it's basically a Star Fox sequel. I mean, you're flying around the same ship, so yeah. But yeah, I will play more. It's beautiful. Oh yeah.
If you know what you can play more of, Pokemon Go.
Yeah, with Jesus. So this is going to be less confusing in a moment. So now you got to catch all the saints with JC Go. This is a real thing. So yeah, Jesus Christ Go is
Vatican sanctioned.
yeah, Vatican sanctified Pokemon Go essentially. So you walk around the town and you got to go catch different saints with little Bible verses that pop up. I don't know how you catch them. I'm hoping you don't throw a Pokeball at their face.
I don't know, but the reviews for this game on like
Yeah, let me get 'em pulled up.
iOS or like Google Play for JC Go.
Okay, these are the reviews on the Apple Store for JC Go. Hold on. Before this game, I was playing Pokemon Go and confused by the devil's propaganda. I finally found my calling, and I'm happily collecting bread. I was having sinful thoughts about my male friends, but with JC Go, I'd become a great Christian. Wait. There was more. Make an English thought. I wish I could speak to Jesus. Too bad he only speaks Spanish. Yeah. I can't choose transgender. So, yeah. Not enough Bidoof. Our one true God and Savior. Hail Bidoof. Oh, yeah. So... Oh, here was the last one. This is the greatest app ever. It changed my life in so many ways. No, I don't speak the language, and no, I don't know how to play, and no, I haven't got past the load screen. But as I understand, it takes a year off your time in purgatory, and just for that, or just for having it on your phone. So, I need to have it. Downloaded for the blasphemy. Didn't even use the app. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, they're not fake at all. They're real reviews.
So, but yes, so this crazy game is actually sanctioned by the Pope. So weird. It's just weird. I just don't I don't understand. Yeah. Anyways, Dana says in reference to the Switch, luckily Black Friday is soon, so maybe there's some deals. I don't normally brag about this stuff, but our work gave us a paid holiday for Black Friday. To not having to go anywhere on that day.
Having to do work the retail holiday. It's like, hey, if you're part of this company, you're working Black Friday. But I want it. You're working Black Friday, right?
Yep.
But
Yep. I was like, when I worked at Best Buy, either you worked Black Friday or you're fired. That was it.
Or see ya.
There was no...
There had to be some extenuant circumstance that you...
They blacked out Black Friday 3 years in advance for all employees.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Like some super emergency.
Mm-hmm. Like you had to be dying. Not a family member, not a wife or a child or anything. Yeah.
And I don't get how like all these stores are
Best Buy douchebags
now bragging about. It's like we're open on Thanksgiving. I was like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
It makes me not want to go.
I don't shop anytime on Thanksgiving. I was just like, just eat my ramen noodles and whatever.
Sarah, Daniel always holds down the comments.
Daniel keeps us honest.
He does. And he also double checks our facts for when we say something wrong.
That's why he says it keeps us honest.
Well, it's not even keeps us honest. I ain't lying if I don't know it's not the truth.
It's like, it's about 4 to 6 years. And Daniel's like, 7 years, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Daniel says, mine does that too since most people took it off since we have weekends off and no reason to work after a holiday like that. Oh, no. So, I mean, essentially the day after Thanksgiving is just second Thanksgiving. It's like Thanksgiving leftover day. Because that's basically what you eat.
Thanksgiving hot sandwich day.
Yo.
It's like, ooh, what do we got? Some jam?
Oh, yeah. I love me some of that. Oh, man, I'm excited for Thanksgiving. So, I'm excited for Friendsgiving, too. I fucking love Friendsgiving. It's good shit.
Yeah. I was like...
You weren't the last one.
I was.
What's up, Game Over Talk Show? So, yeah, Thanksgiving. It's the beautifulness. But yeah. So, what were we talking about? I don't know. I got all distracted by Thanksgiving food.
Well, Daniel already said our next topic was that Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, in 10 minutes. 9 minutes. It happens in 9 minutes. The world looks like it's going to be massive. Like, huge. No, Mike called it out. 10 minutes. I mean, it's just, there's so much detail to it. What was it we were talking about a few shows ago? It's like even the horse's balls shrink up when it's cold outside.
And then there were other questions following. What about other people's balls? Isn't this kind of like animalistic?
Well, I mean,
You're excluding other people.
well, I don't know if there's nudity in it, but I would thoroughly hope for shrinking peckers, penises, and nipples.
I mean, who was watching that happen? It's like, oh, the weather's changing. Better hop off my horse and look at some balls.
I would like to think that they're just in third person view and watching the dangling thing like a grandfather clock, and they're like, oh, it's getting tight. Oh, it didn't move anymore. That's weird. That's like me when I get out of a hot shower. Oh, it's cold outside. Danny says, yeah, the map that comes with it is almost as big as GTA 5, which is a huge map. Mm-hmm. I mean, you drive and go forever. Can I just say it's still amazing that GTA is still dropping DLC and doing events?
It's their cash cow, dude.
I know,
it's
but
Rockstar's like cash cow. It's like,
I mean, but still though, it's Bethesda isn't still dropping cash for any of their games or DLC for their stuff. There's no DLC though. They just keep re-releasing it.
They keep re-releasing it on new things.
As they know they can.
Buying it.
But I mean, they're doing as much though as like all stuff, but it's free, and that's what's amazing. I mean, it's so cool that Rockstar understands that yes, it is their cash cow, and all that, but all of the money that's coming out of this for them isn't new purchases of the games.
Rockstar, Rocksteady.
Let's go Rocksteady. It's not new release of the games and really new purchase of the games. I'm sure. It's probably people buying like in-game gold and cars and shit like that because people are so involved with it, which is just awesome. It's just awesome. Dino says, yeah, the online game is crazy, plus the PC mod for GTA RP as well. So, yeah. It's just, it's really cool, though. No, I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Rocksteady is also another gaming
What does Rocksteady do, then?
Rocksteady has...
Oh, Batman.
They've done the Batman games.
Okay. That is their claim to fame.
Yep.
Cool. Daniel confirms Rocksteady did the Arkham games, so there you go.
Keeping us honest.
So, but yeah. So, cool stuff. I mean, I hope y'all really enjoy Red Dead Redemption. But anyways, moving forward on to other news, actually other stuff. We always want to make sure you guys check out our awesome other co-host, that's Shell, with Shell Shock Cosplay. You can follow her on Facebook and Twitter at Shellshock Cosplay. You can see her awesome cosplays and the events she takes a part of. Events that she is involved with. There we go. Let's just use better words. Just remember the scene from Poet Society. Anyways, so yeah, you should check them out at Knights of the Tempest. They are an awesome equestrian jousting sword fighting group. They do classes, they do shows, they do events. So just super awesome. I don't really know if they do any winter stuff.
They haven't said anything on their Facebook page recently.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, so they do a whole bunch of awesome stuff. Horseback riding, involved with all those things. So I advise you go follow them, check them out. You can follow them on the website, Knights of the Tempest, Facebook, Instagram, Knights of the Tempest, and Knights Tempest. Or you can just, just Google it. I'm sure it's going to pop up.
Yep.
So, yeah. So Daniel Seals, well, I'll be waiting too. Tiff is going to have first crack at it, and it's already planning the weekend around it. Very nice. Very nice. Good choice. You're a good man. If you guys listen to us right now, if you are, listen to us on one of our other streams. Don't forget we're also on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Stitcher, and
Spreaker.
Smart
Radio.
I don't think anyone listens to us on Spreaker except for maybe one person.
Look, we're on there. That's the way I listened to you back in the day.
2 people? I think we get 2 downloads per show on here. Facebook is like anywhere between 400 to like 6,000. Like, depending on what cool shit we talk about that week. Mm-hmm. Then there's Spreaker, which essentially I pay $20 a month for to not have to make my own stream. Yeah, that's about it.
To not have to make your own stream?
Yeah, like the RSS feed.
Oh, okay.
It's a self-populating RSS feed, which is nice. I may go back to the free one, though. Because I think
we should.
I don't do long shows. I don't do the long shows anymore like I used to. So now we got them cut shorter. And I don't really need it to record the shows and hold on to them. So I think the other one worked fine. Yeah,
Hooray.
we're ready to do that. But that's the cool thing about Spreaker is that if you guys do, there's a few levels. There's the Anchorman, which is like unlimited everything. There's like the Professional, which we are at currently. And then there's the free one. So if you guys are really interested in doing any podcasting and you'd like to be interested to try it out, I highly advise Spreaker. It is a very basic system. You can input all your audio cues. You can do dual microphones, which is really cool. Not all of them do that.
Is that how you used to edit your shows too?
No, I never edited here. The only time I edited was before we did live.
Oh.
So, and we used to be on Blog Talk before we were on Spreaker.
SoundCloud.
But, we did SoundCloud, but that was just a upload thing.
Mm.
So
yeah, because like if you had to edit your show,
I think it's still uploading to SoundCloud.
See you uploading to SoundCloud if you were editing.
Yeah, no, I did all my editing on Sony Acid. So we did all editing there, and then that was like 3 or 4 hours after each show. And then I would go to post, which was a ridiculous amount of my life. Yeah, do live. Unless you have an editor and you're paying for them and like you can afford to pay for that, don't fucking do it. Just do a live show.
I came in later.
Yeah.
When Facebook was the thing.
Much easier. So yeah, if you want to try podcasting, you have questions, please ask me. I've been doing this for like 8 years. Long time. Including the other show.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Where are we up next? Oh, SlickTube.
Tube Slickers. So
after big arguments over creative differences and execs wanting to change the show from 13 episode season to a 10 episode season, a sudden announcement has been made that Luke Cage is getting canceled.
Could have seen that coming.
Yeah, so basically Marvel and Netflix and some other person weren't agreeing with each other, which seems to be kind of the standard nowadays, which is fine. I mean, if you have creative differences and you're trying to put it in a better place, we don't know who was trying to do that.
Yeah.
And it means that the show gets canceled, but it means that I don't get crappy quality stuff. I mean, I wasn't watching Luke Cage anyways, but, still a good thing. Yeah, so it got canceled. They had scripts written. They had the first 5 episodes written, and I think some shooting was already underway.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and they just dropped it. And at this point, according to Netflix and Marvel, there is no plans to get it going again.
I would have
So,
figured
they're done.
If you're not one of the big guns in Marvel, no one's really not going to care. They'll care for about a season, like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Daredevil, he's kind of one of the mainstays.
Yeah, Daredevil's chilling around. Yeah, Punisher. Punisher, I think got another season.
And I think Netflix is learning that, like, these side characters
Mm-hmm.
who aren't really, well, they might not be side characters, but they're not really in the limelight of Marvel,
Oh yeah.
aren't as popular. So
Well,
it's like, once we figure out, it's like, oh yeah, this is their backstory. It's like, cool. I know a little bit more about this character.
they really could do one-offs seasons for
Mhm.
a lot of the characters. Just freaking roll with it. Dana says, I wonder if Disney is going to do Heroes for Hire. I wouldn't be surprised with the new Disney streaming stuff. I mean, it's going to be...
But that's not out until next year, though.
No. And then Dana also says that Daredevil Season 3 is solid. And yeah, Jessica Jones and Punisher are up for another season as well. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to get plenty of them. I mean, it's still drawing the crowd, which is the big thing.
Again.
I mean, season 1 of Jessica Jones was fantastic. I haven't watched it since then, but it was fantastic. I watch too much stuff, and I'm really bad at, like,
Keeping up with it.
keeping up with it. I just am. Except for anime. I'm fine with that. I don't know why. It's how it works. So, yeah. It's just... I think that would be the best route at this point for Netflix. Just... rock it out, get one season out there, give us a solid backstory, and then move on. I mean, hell, if they'd have done that with, like, the DC movies, that'd have been huge. Do you imagine that? A season per character? Like, they could have, like, staggered them a little bit, like,
yeah, but
3 months.
They didn't have their own streaming service up yet. Like, now with DC Universe streaming, because you say DC Universe Online, you're talking about the video game.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to make sure you say streaming. That is definitely an important thing to point out. Yeah, so it's just...
Yeah, I think they're trying to play catch up, but now that this streaming service app is available to them, we'll see how they can catch up, and if it can tie in with the movies, that'd be even better for them, because Marvel TV and Marvel movies, there's a distinct line between the two.
Very much so. It's essentially functioning in alternate universes.
Yep. MCEU.
Yeah. So it would be really cool. That would be a major difference between the two. But yeah. Next bit of news for all you weebs that don't like to read. It's cool stuff. JP.
Oh. Saitama made his way to Netflix as One Punch Man, but this time he has an English dub.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. Me watching it, I thought it was in English, but then now I'm remembering it was like, no, definitely was reading in Japanese.
That's what I was just about to say. Because we talked about it before. I was like, I thought it was already on English on Netflix.
It's like, no.
Maybe not. Was I just hearing it in English in my head?
Yeah, because we're reading it and just the voice of the character, I don't know. Like, I think we dub it better in our heads, and so, like, hopefully it matches with the dub.
Oh, I always hope that.
Because watching Dragon Ball Z in, like, Japanese and then watching it in English, I was like, what the fuck did happen with Goku's voice?
Why does he still sound like Gohan with his balls in a vice? What's going on, man? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. That's regardless. It'll allow more people to check it out because a lot of people do not enjoy subtitles. Stating, it takes away from the action. I'm like, not really. You read it quick. They go, you don't know what they're saying.
Learn it in Japanese. Learn some Japanese then.
Yeah, and then you move on. See? Yeah, learn some Japanese right there. Japanese. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Leave me alone. I got figure stands. So, Yes, last bit of news. Director Fede Alvarez has just recently made a statement saying that the Labyrinth movie sequel is moving forward.
Labyrinth 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I think that should be it. That should be truly the name of the show. Oh, that should be the name of it. I would totally be up for that. Then again, it's Labyrinth. Oh, shit. Really? I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was until next week.
What?
That Castlevania 2 drops. I thought it was on Halloween. That's awesome. I'm super excited. Yeah. Ah, crap. I have so much stuff to look at.
So many things to play.
Ah, first world problems!
Woe's me. How come someone doesn't pay for me living?
So yeah, the Labyrinth movie sequel is moving forward under the guidance of Jim Henson's daughter, Lisa Henson, which is pretty cool. She's the current CEO of the Henson Company, which is still around. They're still making dolls and props and cool puppets and stuff like that. So, Dana said it's going to be hard to do another Labyrinth without Bowie, and I totally agree. I mean, it's going to be a hard set of shoes to fill. Because it's not going to be a Bowie character.
I think they would have to...
It's going to have to be a different...
Someone else.
Yeah. Like, maybe... the Troll King? I don't know.
Old Greg?
Oh. Yes! Old Greg! That exactly. Because you know what? Everyone wants to drink Baileys from a shoe. Oh. I was just watching that last week, too. I have it all downloaded. Because I'm a nerd. Purchased legally. It's the only full season of anything I've ever purchased. Yeah.
You've almost purchased a full season of Vinland Saga.
Well,
Series of books.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, like Daniel says, it can't be the Goblin King. Hoggle, maybe. That could be interesting. I mean, that's the cool part, is being that a lot of them, you know, any of the puppets that were used in the movie could be reused. But I would like to think that fairy tale world is very open. And so it could be of the same genre, the same mindset, but it may not be about stealing babies and making them scream. Could about, you know, like punishing teenagers and
for dancing,
hobbling them. I don't, for dancing? Yes, that.
It's a Footloose village.
Hoggle, Footloose edition. Yeah, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm excited for that. Worried. Solidly worried. Yeah. But still excited. So, but anyways, yeah, that's it for that. And now we're on to our last subject, the craft brew.
In review.
So, this day, we have been drinking the Venetucci Pumpkin Ale from Bristol Brewing, which is, for me, delicious as norm.
Yes. And as quick as it came into my life, as quick as it's gone.
There is a little more if you want.
I suppose.
You suppose.
Yeah. Ooh, Daniel brings up a good point. Did you hear or read anything in that article about Jennifer Connelly?
At this point, they have no cast or anyone set. So it's not been discussed. It's not been pointed out. What the cast is, whether or not Connelly will be coming back. The only thing he said and hinted to was that it is moving forward. The script is being written. And that, as he quoted, lunch the other day with Lisa went very well. So, whatever that means, we'll just have to make a lot of assumptions and hopes at this point.
Go catch some saints.
The Bowie blessing.
Do you throw like communion wafers at saints to catch them? I'm going to hell, and I'll see you there with me.
Wait, what is it? There was a meme the other day. Hold on, I gotta remember it. Oh, so Jesus' body is bread, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he rose from the dead, right? Like with yeast? Sorry. Hey, I showed it to 2 good Christians at work. They both laughed. I think it makes it appropriate.
I'm just humoring you.
Probably. So anyways, but yeah, delicious beer. Thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm going to give it a 4.5 because it's so good. Yeah. So that's 4.5 for Venetucci Brewing's Venetucci Pumpkin Ale. Or Venetucci Brewing, sorry.
From
Bristol Brewing. I'm going to learn how to talk real good, and I can do that thing right there. Mm-hmm. Flip it, click it, and take it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. This is going to go along up on there, sit with the other 4 bottles. This is 5 years running for us.
So
Actually,
you just missed 1 year then.
I think so. So,
Fantastic. I've been here for 3 of those.
yeah. So, check it out. They do go quick. As I said, it is a limited release, so make sure you guys check it out. If you guys are wondering why we score our beers, that's because we post them on Untappd, UNTAPBD. Is a website and app where you can score your beers and post your thoughts with others and get great suggestions on beers. Also, helps you keep track of all the beers you drink when you're sitting up at the 300s like we are. So, yeah. But you suggest you follow us on there at SOYK Radio.
I'm on there as J Pizzletron.
Or you can follow Shell on there at Shell Shock Cosplay. So,
Shell like a she-shell.
yeah. So, you know what, guys? That's it for that. And that's it for our show.
Mm-hmm.
So, thanks for listening. Don't forget, we put out new episodes every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Slick, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at SLYK Radio.
Have any empty space on your iPhone or Android phone and dying to fill up? Download our Spreaker app and stream our podcast on Stitcher Smart Radio. See, it's weird because you plug everything before, and then I say it again, new shows every Thursday.
I know, but I'm giggling because I heard my accent start to slip into your voice. You! I did it to you! Every time I ordered some sort of Asian food at work, he starts going like a chicken, and I'm like, damn it, JP, stop it! And then I'm like, almost, God, I'm such an asshole. Anyways... So, like you know, is not responsible for anything ever, especially our actions.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And so, like you know, is completely weightless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
You care.
But your government doesn't.
Go vote.
Go vote now. Well,
Early
not now. You can vote now.
Early voting.
Yes, do that.
Mailing voting. Absentee.
Vote. Voting is important. Okay? Love you guys. Have a fantastic evening. Make your voices heard. We love you.
Go play some video games.
Come on.